Hello, everyone. Where'd my music go? Oh, there it is. Welcome. Oh boy, this is starting out to be a day.
Welcome to the end.
This week's episode of Owlbear's Roost, our weekly D&D 5e game, joined by a bunch of role players, and hopefully one more when she eventually wakes up. Last we left off, the group, Team Toast, had been on their way to secure the abandoned lumber town of Lumbine. However, they would later find out that it's not so abandoned. In fact, a large group of freed lycanthropes had found their way to this small little town and established a community. The group spoke with their leader and spoke about their plans. And as they ended, they were taken to the World Tree sapling. The very power in which they had been using to cure themselves of the beast within. As the druid Isserel walks you away, Shannon, could you give me a perception check?
Alrighty.
Perfect. You didn't notice it at first. You were enamored by the beautiful branches, the nature that you had seen before yourself, in stark contrast to the decayed and warped trees that you have been seeing for this past how many ever days. But as the allure and as you leave, you begin to notice a few things. Symbols carved across trees, buildings. You instantly recognize these as Druidic, the language of the Druids. Not so much a written script, but rather symbols to specify various things across nature. If you'd like, you're welcome to try to decipher them.
Yeah, I was going to say, is it possible to, inspect them closer and decipher them, or at least attempt to?
You approach them, and with that perception check, I'm not going to make you roll again. You begin to notice various markings, some indicating a shop for druid supplies. You notice that there's a sign for the sacred tree pointing the way you have just come. There's various different ones, and you're getting the keen idea that you're going to want to keep an eye out for these to get an idea what these druids have been trying to tell each other around this place. You don't sense any sort of deception or dishonesty with any of it, but rather simple nomenclature, simple shorthand to guide their brethren through the night. There is one that you notice, though. That mentions a cache. What it's the cache of, supplies, etc. It does not say. But it points into the forest a little bit. Should you wish to follow.
Is she with anyone currently? I can't remember if anyone came with.
So you're with the group, and Isra was kind of talking to you all, kind of telling you guys, yeah, there's this shop, there's this shop, there's this shop, and then this is when you kind of noticed it because you got distracted and started spotting these around town. You've kind of wandered off no more than a few meters. But now that you're kind of separate from the group, it's up to you if you want to continue or return.
Vanna kind of makes a mental note of the markings and kind of walks back. Well, not really walks, but kind of shuffles back to the group. And what's his name again? The druid's name. Israel. She just kind of awkwardly shuffles into the conversation. So sorry to interrupt. I hope I'm not being a bother, but I was just wondering. I was just wondering what this. Sorry, out of character. Do they actually call it a cache? What actually do they call it?
Yeah, it would be the symbol for cache.
Okay. Yeah. I was wondering what this kind of cache is, and if anyone can go and have a look.
He tilts his head. What cache are you referring to?
There's a couple. There's some ruins around here. I just, I figured. That was one of them, and then she points back.
Oh, yes. Members of the Physic clan like to leave various notes to each other. It kind of looks, it's possible, just a hunting cache or a minor supplies cache. People leaving gifts for one another. I don't see any indication of who it would be for, so if you want to venture forth, I'm sure they'd be more than happy to relinquish that to you. But
are you sure? I imagine they've got someone in mind. I wouldn't want to just take someone's gift,
Well, our clan is very... It's hard to explain, but try to not handle possessions like you might expect humans or dwarves to handle possessions. We believe it's for the better of the group. And I'm sure if it is to help you, they would not mind the relinquishment.
Okay. Well,
with that said, I ought to be going. I'm sure the Baron would like to speak with me soon. But I do wish you all the best. I would recommend there's a large number of shops across the town. There's a general goods store that is run by one of my own. There's various other general stores, but it'll be general goods is my recommendation. As for magic shops, Gautier's Les Acolytes is wonderful, and the only sort of large-scale proprietor of magical items. There are private collectors across the town, but Gautier is probably your best bet to go to. He's a bit eccentric, but he'll get you what you need if you're looking for a certain item. At least if we have it here in town. There's the various moon pools. I do believe someone might be trying to set up a bathhouse with one of them. If that is something that interests you at all. And various other shops. I have mentioned the two different inns. There's one here in the city, and there's one along the sort of outskirts of town. If that is to interest you. Beyond that, I would recommend that you visit the library. It's run by the former archivist for Belosia. She's done her best to catalogue as much information as she can. And with the quest that you seem to be on, more information can never hurt. I'm sure Miss Charlevoix would be more than happy to assist you. And finally, might I recommend... I know you already have chosen to make your way and speak with Owlbear. Thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate you. Are we doing well? I know you've already made the decision that you want to go speak with Whirlwind. And I would highly recommend that you do. They likely know the most that there is to know about all of this, but their willingness to talk is 50-50. Another face that you should probably speak with is Lyra. She's our protector. The reason so many of us are safe. You can find her in the graveyard. If you are to endeavor a quest into the deepest part of the woods, her blessing could go a long way. Not to mention, if you are to take any of the guardsmen with you in this endeavor that you are to set yourself upon, they will not do so without her blessing. Speaking with her, getting on her good side, and winning her favor may assist you in the long run. I wish you all the best. Should you ever need anything, you can find me in the townhouse. Is there anything I can do for you all before I set off?
Lavetta just, thanks them gratefully, and just shakes her head.
Well, if that's it, I will be making my way back. I wish you all the best, and may the Wild One bless you all and watch over you. He does a little bow. Makes his way towards the large building that you had originally started out.
Lavetta turns back to the group. So it looks like we're supposed to suck up to someone. Anyone feeling particularly? Anyone got a silver tongue here?
Zara just looks around.
I think
I
Groff
don't.
will be good. I think
Yeah, Groff.
Yeah, Groff's got a silver tongue.
Lavetta stares, just her expression just not changing. It's just completely blank.
Aplia is smiling the brightest smile. Groff will be great.
Groff and Aphlia.
I mean, yeah. We can do this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good because Groff is not paying attention.
Checks out.
Is he just like picking his nose again?
No. Right now he's like scratching the back of his head because like he thinks maybe something tried to bite him there or something, or maybe he just picked the back of his head too much.
Oh, cool. Lavetta just like
1, 2.
3, 4. Sorry.
Your players can count.
9, 10. Wait.
Lavetta looks back at Aphlia, then at Groff, and then at Aphlia, and then at Zara, and she kind of lets
we'll
this
do great. Like
deflated sigh.
I was like, you guys do it more like if you think you guys can do a better job, like it's fine. Like
No,
I got this. You got this.
You got this. Okay, so all 3 of you. All right, good, cool.
Yeah, Althea, you got this.
Yeah.
Groff, you're helping.
Oh wait, am I?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
So I know we're like busy doing stuff and things, but you know, I there seems to be some sort of cache somewhere. I mean, it's in the woods, but you know, it's there might be some shinies in there if you want to go.
Who needs money, all right?
Silver?
I don't have any
Silver?
money. I don't
Exactly,
know.
you don't need it.
It's druidic ruins.
I'll help you get
Aplia
it.
is shaking her money pouch.
I'll help you get it.
At the thought of money, you're just gonna okay. Lavetta just like stares at Zara. She's doing a lot of staring today. Do you guys want to?
Let's get it.
Wow.
You know, I'm
There's
thinking about
just something in my teeth.
I could say
Aplia goes all the way up
things.
to Zara and looks in her mouth.
She like opens her mouth like ah.
Aplia like pulls her mouth open a little bit more. Don't know. But your breath
Maybe
stinks.
maybe take it to dinner first. I don't know. Anyway,
Okay.
and then she just like huffily
when?
turns around.
When, Lavetta?
no, she was saying Lavetta was saying like to Aphlia.
When?
She was like,
Lavetta?
taking
When?
I already took her to dinner.
When?
like,
Yeah, when, Lavetta?
yeah.
Wait, what? Lavetta's just there, like her eyes just really wide.
Yeah, I made Zara smoking hot.
Always was, but
I wouldn't know. I just, you know, she's an attractive being, I guess.
Lavetta, next time we come in like a
Yes.
civilized, like better non-furry wolf city, it's fine. I'll buy you dinner.
She just kind of like, I mean, I do have good berries, but okay. And then she just turns around. Why don't if you guys don't want to like come with us why don't you guys go and check out the shops? That way we can both come back and I'll drag Zara with me so that I've got protection, I guess. Unless you do want to come.
You don't want to lose your cloak, I know.
Yeah, I know. My cloak is quite important to me. And she just smiles.
Owlbear lurks between the two.
All right. So,
You coming
what
or
have we
going?
decided?
Graf, are you coming or going?
Should I stay or should I go?
He's going.
Okay. So what does that mean? I forgot to like establish what coming and going meant before.
Graf and Aflia are doing the talking.
Okay.
We are getting
Yeah.
your silver.
Okay, cool. It might not be silver, it's druidic.
We'll
But it's-
find the silver.
Alright.
Okay, so Groff and Althea are headed to the graveyard, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
And...
they're going to schmooze whoever's there.
Okay.
Sophia, what are we trying to get again?
I don't know.
Trying to get on the good side of whoever's there.
That's a -1. You're not part of this conversation.
Oh. Oh.
This
We
is the
haven't left yet.
barbarians who have
We
to
haven't
figure this out.
We haven't
Yeah.
I
left
don't know
the
why
house.
the fuck you sent the barbarians.
Barbarians!
Who already forgot the goal.
I don't know. All I
Alright.
know is that we meant to go to a graveyard, and they said smooze with someone. Was it smooze with someone? Or kiss someone?
They trying to hook us up?
Possibly.
They're a little too short for me.
Wait. I don't think they. Wait. Huh?
Yeah, they're talking about smooching up.
True.
They're too short for me.
I'm not that short.
Not that tall either.
Still beat the shit out of your ankles.
Pats the top of her head.
Avlia grabs his hand and tries to throw him.
Okay.
Sure, go for it. That's funny.
Give me an athletics check. Are you contesting this, Groff?
Yeah.
Okay. This is gonna be well, how heavy is Groff?
Heavy? Pretty heavy.
What's your
Confirm
strength?
Groff is dummy thick.
Pez?
Are the balls attached to his wrist solid or hollow?
Oh, that's a good
Oh,
point. Yeah, you need to do this at disadvantage.
God damn it! To roll again.
Because, yeah, Groff might only be about 300 pounds, but who knows how much these giant fucking silver balls on his wrists are.
Go ahead and give me. Oh,
that's
Okay.
perfect.
it's a pizza. But the thing is, So, Groff, tell me what you're
That is
doing
beautiful.
to try to stop this from happening.
I just want to push her over. I want to throw her off balance.
Yeah, so you just about get your footing and ready to pick him up and throw him, and he just puts his hand on your face and you fall over. The hand smells horrid.
Told you, you're too short for me.
What were we doing again?
Give me intelligence saving throws for both of you, please.
I'd like to roll mine with this.
Yep, go ahead.
Perfect.
Oh my god.
For you pretty much remember. Groff, you don't know what the fuck's happening.
I love
Yeah.
completely like random. I love how Graf's intelligence is 1. Aflia's is -1.
Highest one.
That is beautiful. And then you have like
Just a little
Lavetta
bit
in the
smarter,
background.
Just a little bit smarter.
Hey, he's not like people smart, okay?
That's true.
He's like, this is the optimal way that I swing my 4-armed mace.
I didn't think that was what you're gonna say.
Okay. All right, moving swiftly away from that to
Zarmus.
Lovetta and Zara. Can you give me a Lovetta? Well, I
No.
guess both perception check. Disadvantage from you though, Zara, if you're gonna roll one.
I still have disadvantage because
Oof.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah, so it's just regular disadvantage. So, you notice Lovetta is sort of moving point to point, and you begin to pick up that she's looking for these sort of rune-like symbols, you know, triangles, lines. They're not full runes per se, but they're basic shapes that to Lovetta convey some sort of meaning. Now, you are familiar with similar types of markings like this. You've never seen one this complex, but in various criminal underworlds, they'll use 1 or 2 symbols to signify something. Safe houses, danger, patrols. But this seems to be a whole other level. You're seeing a symbol flanked by another symbol, flanked by 3 smaller symbols. It's almost like a full language. And to Lovetta, she seems to be able to get a whole meaning from it. Like a whole sentence from a few symbols. But Lovetta's kind of looking around and you're slowly heading into the woods.
What are we looking for? Where's the silver? Where's my money?
For the last time I told you I don't know if there's money. They just said there might be something valuable. Not really valuable, but you know, it depends what they put in the cash. It's
Right,
only these-
right.
I hope it's not a wild goose chase. This isn't exactly safe.
What do those symbols mean? Why are we looking at them? What?
She tilts her head and like looks back at the symbols and then looks back at it. I mean, it says it right there.
Like, is it like, do you know which group put those there? You know, if they stash something, it's probably money.
And then she looks back at like the closest like collection of symbols to her. Honestly, it's just giving me like general directions. I think.
Give you an idea of what they kind of look like.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, so they're symbols like this. Again, they're not major. They're simple carvings in trees or on buildings.
Are these ones just telling her which way to go?
Yeah, so it's indicating there's a symbol for a cache that you recognize as the cache, and then you recognize this to mean the direction. Yeah, it's really only kind of 2 symbols that you're seeing: cache and then the direction, and then how far away it is.
Novetta like tries to. She like pulls she pulls Zara like closer to her, and then she like kind of like points at each of the symbols and
Yeah.
attempts. And she's like, okay, so this one's basically indicating the cash, and then this one obviously is the direction, and then she kind of gets like ahead of
Obvious.
herself.
Can Zara see the difference between the symbols, or is it just all the same thing for her?
Intelligence.
No,
I
I'm not gonna make you roll for that one, considering
I know.
the only reasoning I'm not gonna make you roll for it is because you are familiar with Thieves' Cant. Now, Thieves' Cant specifically is hand symbols, but there are certain guilds who have adapted Thieves' Cant into written symbols as well. I should make that very clear. Thieves' Cant is specifically the hand signals, but you do know of various sort of guilds and such that have created symbols that indicate, but again, it's usually a single symbol. Here you'd be able to tell, but it's it would take you time to learn them all.
I've seen some of these before, I guess. Yeah.
Lavetta looks a little bit surprised, but also kind of happy about that. She's like, oh well, then that's kind of cool. She doesn't say that, she just kind of thinks that to herself. All right, so I believe it's this way. And you want to keep going?
Yup.
Alrighty. And then she just kind of like tugs on her cloak.
Zara, as she walks along, checks the area if there's anyone watching them.
Oh, Sham.
Lavetta's just completely focused on the symbol. Usually she's really like aware of her surroundings, but she just completely forgot that, hey, things are dangerous. So
you, Zara, look around. You feel confident. You continue to walk a little bit longer. You hear, just in the corner of your ear, a twig snap.
She doesn't react, but grabs her dagger.
Okay.
As in, she doesn't turn around or anything, but slowly grabs her dagger.
Okay. Do you continue walking?
Yes.
All right. Continue walking. Yet again, you hear another twig snap.
does Lavetta hear this? I'm assuming not, because of the
you've
whole.
been-
She's
You told me you're hyper focused on that.
yeah, she's hyper focused. So I'm just assuming.
Yep.
Can Zara tell what direction it comes from?
No, it's hard to tell. It's kind of echoing.
She waits until Lavetta finds more symbols that she wants to look at.
Lavetta's
but keeps
just-
her ears out for her.
Yeah, Lavetta is just like beelining. She is just one symbol, another symbol. She's like, duh, duh, duh. She doesn't even care that, Zara is kind of, not really. Yes, that Zara's kind of cautious.
Okay. Once more, there's another twig snap, and this time you hear.
Then she turns around immediately, holding up the dagger. In the
You see
direction that she
something-
thinks it comes from.
quickly disappear behind a tree.
You're not hiding very well.
You seem a little head poke her out from behind the tree, and you see two little circly like ears This is a child. Appears to be bear-like in nature. In fact, the way he's dressed up with his little vest on and cute little breeches that he's... Not breeches, what's the fucking word for trousers that's, like, wider? Is breeches? Is that what the word... Is that what the word I'm looking
I
for?
think it is, yeah.
Wide pants.
Britches? Britches? Is that the word I'm looking for? Yeah,
Britches,
yeah. He looks like Paddington Bear, essentially. Because he's this small little teddy bear-like creature, but he's clearly humanoid. Likely a lycanthrope.
Sarah thinks to herself, why the fuck do I attract all the children? What are you doing, pal?
He calls out to you in this adorable, squeaky little voice that you don't recognize the language.
Lavetta, still looking at her symbols, kind of bumps into Zara, who's stopped in place. Oh, why are we stopping? And she looks up and sees the kid.
She snaps her fingers and just points.
The kid runs as you point.
What'd you do that for?
I pointed! Not
Why
even
is
with
it
my
with
dagger!
What is it with you and children? If you
I
point at a
could have
kid holding
had-
a dagger.
I could have had my dagger at his throat. He's lucky that I didn't.
So you go around murdering children.
No
And
comment.
she just stares at her.
You
we
gotta
go
do
find it
what
now.
you gotta do. Look at your. He'll be fine. Look at your symbols.
Don't distract me with my symbol. I mean, they're pretty. We're probably close if there's a kid around here.
Lavetta. Did the symbols distract you from the kid, or did the kid distract you from the symbols?
Kid's probably got something to do with the symbols, if anything, right?
Really?
Why
You
don't-
really wanna?
Go and check if he's okay. Go on.
The
I'll
kid's
continue.
gone.
Fine. I try to remember which direction he went.
Yeah, you know what direction he went, but he bolted. You'd have to sprint
Sarah
after
does
him.
not. Sarah starts sprinting in that direction.
Okay.
Very happy
Lavender.
about it all.
Lavetta goes back to her symbols.
You run a little bit and you find the kid crying on the ground, kind of curled up.
Hey, buddy. She holds her hands up. She holds her hands up. I did not know that you didn't like fingers. Sorry about that. Smile. Tries to smile a little bit. What? I'm Zara.
He
This is the
seems
part-
to be in shock.
What? Have you seen someone without fur before? Do you even know what I'm saying? I'm just probably out.
She
I'm
pulls
just
over
br-
quick.
He laughs. He
Sorry.
laughs as you hit the tree branch above you.
Ow! Okay. Yeah, that's funny, isn't it? Yeah. Haha. Have you maybe you mean I don't know how long have you were you born like this? Maybe you probably don't even understand what I'm saying.
He just looks at you. He pulls something out of
ow!
his pocket and
Does
it's a
it- does it
it's a
again.
cookie. He hands you a cookie.
Zara squats down, takes it, tries not to obviously smell it if it's poisonous.
Give me a nature check. Yeah, this doesn't seem poisonous.
Okay, she splits it in two and gives one half back to him.
He looks at you and smiles and eats it.
Takes a hesitant bite herself.
It's dry. It's really dry.
It's good. Name? Name?
Julian.
Oh, you do understand me.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Julian. Why did you... Sorry. Run.
He looks at you confused.
Back where she points in the direction they came from. You ran. Away.
He doesn't seem to be understanding.
Why were you there?
Why?
Yes. Why there? Like
He points at
pointing.
you.
Me?
Nods.
I want to ask something, DM, but I forgot if we... I'm gonna DM it to you.
Oh. Oh, well?
Oh, whoa, sliding into those.
She already slid in mine today.
Wow.
It was about the DC airport, you potato!
Oh, really? That's what everyone says.
Oh, well.
Yes, we do have one of those. Hey, let me grab that.
Going for D.
It's in here somewhere.
Yeah, I thought we had one, yeah. Correct, now I remember, yes. She grabs, she looks around, can she find, like, a thin branch or something?
Sure, it's covered in snow, but yes.
She then, in the snow, tries to draw the mask type thing. It's not just like the little swirly thing on top.
Okay.
And then she points at that symbol. Looking at him.
He asks for the stick.
Gives a stick.
You see as he just starts drawing like a tree, a house,
Oh god.
and a star, or like a little a sun. And points at it and smiles.
Pretty. Okay. I will go. She just points at herself. I will go back. Okay, and she just smiles like kind of creepily again, with her thumb up. Like, okay.
He just looks at you blankly.
Right. She pats her leg, stands up, and starts walking back in the direction of Lovetta.
Has
You see him
Lavetta
trying to
managed
drumble.
Oh, go on.
He's still
And then-
drawing. as
And
you
then
leave.
as he doesn't follow, she runs to Lovetta.
Lavetta, at this time, you find something gently carved into sort of the near a sort of crook of a tree. It is in Physic Sylvan,
Mm-hmm.
in which it reads, "My feathers give the gift of flight, and yet I never rest." Correction. "And yet I never nest. My landings turn men ghostly white, and swiftly end their quests." At this point, Zara, right when she's fine, you see Lavetta kind of deciphering or reading something in a language you don't understand.
You find it yet?
Shush. And she's like continues to. And then she looks back. Sorry.
Rude?
Did you find the kid?
Yeah, he's fine. I think.
Fine. He looked like he was about to shit himself.
Yeah, I
Find
don't
out
really
why
know
he's-
why,
yeah.
but he's drawing now.
Huh.
Just look at your
Okay.
symbols.
I'm looking at my symbols. What are you doing? Scaring off kids.
Whoa,
And then
I do
she,
not
like-
scare off kids. Vinny's not scared. Vinny wasn't scared. Vinny was fine.
You notice that Lavetta is just like grinning. She turns out she's just like giving you shit for no reason.
Shut up! Just symbols.
Uh-huh.
She wraps her Lovetta's cloak closer around her again.
And then she do you have a do you have like an owl? Do you have like an acid or something so I can see the whole message, or because I can't remember what you just said. I can't. So yeah. Perfect. Alrighty. So, you any good at riddles by any chance?
Why?
Well, does this mean anything to you? And then she repeats what she read.
Right. Are you scared of some bird or something? Like, is there a scary bird that doesn't have babies? Scary babyless birds? No?
Could be. And then she's just like staring at the writing.
Not all the trouble to find some gold.
Hey, it's not that.
Listen, by the way, Lavetta, if it's silver, I can hold on to it for you.
Her eyes like open wide, and she just kind of smiles. I probably would have given it to you anyway, I guess.
No, I'll have a separate pouch for it. Now, focus on your riddle that we find it.
We can always take it back. Go see the others. I don't really want to be hanging around in the...
Do you think either of them will be focused enough for 5 minutes to discuss a riddle?
That's a good point. That is a good point.
Zora just sits down. You'll figure it out.
And then she sighs, I guess. Is there
Alrighty.
anything going on around, or are they...
No, I'll let you guys think about that. It seems to sort of...
Alrighty. Yeah, I just
Excellent.
want to have like a little bit of time, just to, like read
Yeah.
over it. Otherwise, my brain is.
That's fine.
Alright.
So, we will move over to Dastardly Duo. Where are you guys headed? Bulky and Pez. Don't all leap up at once.
So how does the graveyard look? Is it
Alright.
prime smooching territory?
Alright. I wanted to see if you guys were going to the graveyard or not. You guys slowly make your way to the graveyard. You guys are kind of fucking with each other the entire way. A little bit back and forth. But you eventually, after some time, come across the graveyard. Now, the graveyard is interesting. It doesn't... It's not... What's the best way to put this? It's not well organized. There was clearly a... I'm trying to get you guys music as well, because I forgot I hadn't sent it to you all. There's clearly was maybe part of it that was organized, and you see old stone and wooden grave markers. But you begin to notice, on a much larger scale, sort of scattered randomly, dead flowers laid near a lot of them. Wooden, shoddily put together stones stacked in a pile. Rusted swords scattered across this entire landscape. It's clear this was once a typical graveyard, but it's turned to something much more. You can gather that a lot of these markers probably don't have bodies. From the way they sort of are angled at each other, grouped up. Now, what that means is up to your own interpretation. But there's no real sense of order. Near the center, wait, what happened? Oh, whoops. I didn't realize it would do that. Sorry. Got distracted. Sorry. Someone in my guided clicked on the Discord stream and it showed the music for some reason. I don't know why it does that. It shouldn't be doing that. Anyways. I'm less distracted now. Regardless, towards the center
Distracted
there's
as the two barbarians.
a large mound, dirt, stone. It's large. I mean, probably 10, 20 feet above the rest of the graveyard. Swords and these makeshift grave markers littered almost around this center plinth. You see no one in sight for the time being.
So, why do I have all these tiny little signs? Why not one?
don't know. Maybe. Well, they're not that tiny. You're just too big.
Yeah, but it's like you only need one sign. It's like here's the body.
Is this for more than one person?
What do you mean?
Because you can't just say that here's the bodies.
Yeah, you just dig one hole.
Yeah, one hole for one person.
No, you can fit a lot more than one person in
That's
a hole.
what she said. Sorry. Sorry, I just said it. Anyway.
Well, oh yeah, you can fit more than one person in a hole, but it's like a respect type of thing.
I don't get it. We were just whoever died that day, they go in the one hole.
The better phrasing is, would you want to be stuck in a hole with me?
God no.
See? That's why you put one person in one hole. Because with your smell,
Oh.
I definitely don't want to be stuck in a hole with you.
What do you mean? He lifts up an arm and just sniffs, and it's like that's normal. I don't smell any different.
You smell normal to yourself, but to others with more sensitive smell, it can be very potent. You could possibly kill someone with your armpits.
Yeah, because you don't smell either, right?
Please yourself. Smell fine.
To yourself.
I think
Grof's
we might be
gonna-
looking for
Yeah, Grof's gonna start wandering around the graveyard, seeing if anybody else is here.
Definitely
You
follows
both
behind.
begin to hear a voice, seemingly coming from all around you. And you both notice this overpowers every other sound you can hear. So, the cursed girl and the lost boy have finally found their way to my land.
After Leah has his stance and looks the fuck around. Groff, are you hearing that?
Yes, he's hearing it.
Who are you?
I'm the one that you're seeking. Would you prefer to see me face to face?
Yes.
As the voice says this, you see that center plinth. And as you're kind of looking around, trying to get an idea, a large wolf. Beautiful grey and white color fur. Long, beautiful tail. This wolf stands 10, 15, 20 feet tall.
I look over at Althea as we see the wolf. I'm like, I could make a really good jacket.
Most notable of the wolf in its mouth is a sword. A long, beautiful silver in color sword. The hilt scribed in scribed in runes that you do not understand.
You are very pretty.
Well, thank you, dear.
Can I pet your head?
That's adorable.
I prefer scary, not adorable, thank you very much.
I know.
Why did they send us here to smooch if it's a dog?
Not really the brains of the operation, are
I got enough to know how to skin you.
you? It'd solve your problem, would it?
I don't know what the problem is. I'm still trying to figure out why we came here to smooch.
We have brains, it's just... They might have been elsewhere.
Like back in your village.
Groff is gonna look towards Ophelia. Legitimately ask. Are we supposed to kill this thing?
I don't think so.
Why?
He said smooch, so I think like maybe... I don't know, I don't feel like...
If you want to go and be a dog fucker, you can go be a dog fucker.
I
I'll
wasn't
leave.
talking about fucking the dog. Oh my... That's not what I meant.
What do you mean? Looks just like you.
What?
Just as hairy.
I'm not hairy.
Yes, you are.
I have nice hair, yes. On my head, anywhere else, no.
I don't know.
The fearful persona that you put on, my dear.
Blair looks towards the wolf.
It's admirable. For the nature you do it is to scare away your demons. But you can't go forever. There'll come a time when everything will come knocking. And you would have spent that entire time running. As for you, you're driven. You know what you want. And you think you can achieve it. And I can't say whether or not you will. What I can say, though, just like the chains around your wrists, there are two, and as are the people that you work with. However, unlike the chains, when all of this is said and done, those people will still be there. So the kindness you treat those tools will determine how they treat you when your quest is finished.
Groff takes his finger out of his ear with a bunch of earwax on it. He wasn't really paying attention. It's a dog. He doesn't have like a bone to throw it or anything.
Have you ever wondered, dear Groff, why you haven't been released from those bonds?
Because there's still people that need to die.
If that's the mentality you wish to have about it. But there's a complexity to it. You need to understand that complexity. You've been blessed by divine power.
There's no complexity to it. There's a start and there's an end.
Once you kill them, you think the chains will unlock.
Yeah, once they're all dead.
I weep for you, if that is your choice. As for you, you little child of the Hells. Who have so much potential. Don't squander it in a rage. I hope you see that as well. You notice as the dog slowly sits down, sword still in its mouth, looking at you all. So what is it that you ask me?
Leah looks towards Gruff and goes,
Say that again?
Leah looks towards Gruff, and then the wolf, and then Gruff, and then the wolf. I don't remember.
My dear. I would recommend gather your resolve. Get some well-needed rest. Sleep off the journey. Procure items that you need. And when you are ready to speak to me once again, with a proper question in mind, you know where to find me.
I'll take that advice. And Leah begins to walk away. Gruff, come on.
I really understand the point of why we were sent here.
That's why we're heading back. And Athalia looks once more back at the wolf, glares a little bit. Remembering that I just called her a small child, and then continues walking.
No. It said cursed child.
Still
Mind you.
referred to her as a child.
Child,
Sure.
still.
Sure.
And children are small, so she glares at it. And continues.
See, I told you were short.
Athalia punches him in the chest.
Can she reach?
Wow.
That is a fair point, though.
Oof. Oof.
I mean, technically, if it's an athletics check, you could try to, jump for it, but...
She could reach. It just depends how hard you're trying to hit him.
Enough to leave a bruise.
Okay, give me an attack roll. Just roll a d20, add your strength modifier.
Where the hell is Star? Oh my god, I can't see. Ah!
I'm sad. I'm sad that Jem isn't here because I know how much Jem loves the fucking Dark Souls trilogy.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Don't worry, I get all the reference.
I appreciate it. It's it's meant to be modeled after Seeing if we haven't gone that far, but
Don't worry. We'll find Artorias. It's okay. You can rest, little pupper.
Gosh, Papa.
Honestly, Lavetta would be proud of wanting to do the head pats. She would be proud. Must boop the snoot.
Alrighty.
You said add strength as well, right? I was going to
Yeah.
do that, babe. It's
What is it?
it would be 19.
Okay. So
Jeez.
does a 19 hit?
Yeah, nice to know.
Go ahead and roll a d4, Pez.
D4.
Rob, take 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna tell him what happened. You kissed the dog.
What? I did not kiss the dog.
Yeah, oh, that's what I'm gonna tell him now. Dog
And
kisser.
You really think they're gonna believe you? They're not gonna believe you. They are not going to believe you.
Yeah, well, they told us to go in there and smooch, and you kissed the dog.
I did not kiss the dog. I'm gonna say that you kissed the dog.
You kissed the dog.
No, you did.
Dog
Who's the
kisser.
dog doing?
We're gonna try
Sorry.
to find Sarah and Feta.
Okay. We move back over to Zara and Lavetta.
Figured it out yet?
I mean, I think so, but I don't know why it would
Right,
make
what bird
sense
is it
in this
about?
context. It's not a bird. It's
about
I mean,
feathers. What do you mean?
I imagine it would be an arrow. Feathers. They give the gift of flight. They never nest, so it's not a bird. And landings to men ghostly white, so it would kill them and swiftly end their quests. I imagine it would be an arrow.
Okay. Now what?
I don't know.
Lavetta!
And she's like, an arrow, I guess it would lead to elves. I'm not too sure if we're looking at the ruins, but
If you want me, I could just if it's pointing at something or whatever, I can cut shit out of that tree if you want.
To the best of your knowledge, all you see when you look at it... Did I switch back? I think I switched back to my other thing. Okay. What you see is it's written in Physics Sylvan, kind of curved right below the crook of the tree where the two branches would meet.
Oh, okay. So is it like hollowed out, or is it?
You don't know.
Can we inspect the tree further?
Give me an investigation check. Yeah, you kind of move your hands around it. It's hard. A lot of these trees here are pretty messed up and are, warped in some way or another. But yeah, looking at this, it seems that somehow this tree opens up.
Has the wood spoken yet?
Has the wood spoken? And she looks.
Have you figured out? You figured shit out? Where are we going? Where's the treasure?
Out of character, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I assumed I've solved the riddle, but I know you probably
You were checking the tree, and there's like you're figuring out that it's hollow. I don't know that. I'm still sitting.
Yeah. Well, she goes to place her hand on the wood.
It's cold, as it is the middle of winter.
Are you trying to see if the tree is alive,
I don't
or?
know. I listen. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just. Sometimes nature
Zara
gives me
stands up.
signs. Sometimes it doesn't.
Okay, so what arrow? Is that
Well, is there anything in the... Yeah, it has an arrow. No. It could either be indicating, elves, or it could be... If it is arrow, I'm not too sure.
What's up with the tree then?
Loretta tries to, put a hand inside the tree, question mark.
No, the way it's closed,
No?
so these branches are twisted.
Oh, it's closed, so it needs to, open up. Okay.
Yeah, it's closed. It's hollow. It can definitely store something based on you, knocking on it. It sounds hollow. It's just, it's closed up. And all you know is that it's written in Physics Sylvan, that riddle, and it curves under the notch. Or the nook.
Okay. Is she able to say arrow in Sylvan? I mean, she does speak it, but...
Physics Sylvan or Sylvan?
I think it was just Sylvan that she's been... Never mind, then.
No, you speak Physics Sylvan.
Alright. Okay, then.
Well, let me double check. Because it should be that you speak Physics Sylvan. If it says Sylvan, make sure it marks... No, yeah.
Oh, no,
Sylvan.
it does.
See,
yeah, Fission Sylvan, yeah. Okay, yeah, then she just says, is the answer arrow? And then she,
As you say that, the words, the lettering glows a deep green hue before fading away. The tree gently creaking untwists itself and reveals 4 arrows.
How the fuck?
I would like... Well, we'll do one for each. Go ahead and give... actually, Shannon, why don't you roll me 1 d4, and Emelina, roll me 3 d100s. Okay, so 44, 8, and 54. And then go ahead and roll me a D. Oh, you rolled a 4. Okay, perfect. Alrighty. Shannon, Lavetta, as you pull out these 4 arrows, you see 4 distinct types of arrows. The first one appears to have a very thick pointed metal on it, but then at the very end of it is bulbous almost, like it contains something. And as you move it around, you hear what sounds like sugar or some sort of material, fine material, like an hourglass almost, inside of it. The very in that like that little bulbous bit.
Mm-hmm.
Another one is very pointed, again, heavy metal, except this time without the bulbous material. Alright, so 4, 8. I'm just putting that there so I can remember later. The other one is, you see some sort of gem sharpened into a point, and as you kind of look in the gem, it's almost like a little lightning bolt jolting around inside of it. And then the last
Gust
one.
of wind suddenly flies by. Sorry. Okay,
The
go on.
last one is it seems to be like a dark material, opaque, but inside you hear sloshing of like a liquid at the end in the tip. But you now have these 4 arrows, each unique to one another. You also find you also find 3 more. As you pull out those 4, reach your hand down and you pull out these 3 more. And these ones seem to be silver tipped, but almost like they're glowing a little bit. Now what each of these do? Who's to say? But you now have these 7 arrows.
Lavetta, make sure to just hold them at the center and kind of bundles them together. Well, I don't know if this is what we were looking for.
Probably could be useful for you one day. That's okay.
Yeah, I should probably get these checked out first before.
I wouldn't show those to just anyone. You found them in a tree. It's not like you...
That is a good point. That is a good point, yeah. I mean, I don't shoot arrows. I mean, I wish I could, but...
Do you have a quiver, Shannon?
No.
Okay. Where are you putting these arrows?
Okay. Oh yeah, I don't have anywhere to actually put them, do I? I mean, I've got a satchel. I mean, I could have it. You know, Valender's got his little rucksack with like some like tassels. I could always put it on the back of like Valender, so Valender's just like kind of strapped in with these arrows sticking out. Maybe, or actually no. Lavetta, would you be able to just kind of hold on to these for me? Just hide them under your cloak or something. And then she hands them to Zara.
Hold on to them.
Where are you putting them?
Let's think.
Yeah, think about this, did we?
Could always like hold them under the cloak.
One hand.
But then you'd be
over
like
I
one
each
hand
ha-
down. Yeah.
Hempen is like rope, right?
Correct.
I could tie it around my waist and have them like pressed against Zara's back above the leather clothing.
Okay, where are the arrow tips?
Pointed up.
Okay.
Sure. I mean, she can. No. She wraps her old clothes around them, and then
Okay.
yes, I guess. Sure. Nothing can go wrong.
Okay.
Yup.
All right.
Listen, here's my thought process. Right, Zara has had to have been creative where she puts things in her life. Kind of.
Oh well.
Sure. Yeah, we're gonna do it that way.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you all make it back? Do you make your way back towards the town?
Is there anywhere else, and is there any more symbols you needed to follow?
To be honest, I'm not even sure this is what we were looking for, but I feel like we shouldn't hang around.
I don't
too
think
long.
you knew what you were looking for.
Yeah. I feel like we probably should get back. We don't want to be out here too long.
I should give you your cloak back while we're at it.
I mean, the reason you're holding the
Oh, because the cloak
it's
is
still,
over.
yeah, it's also
Okay,
a lot
that's fine.
colder. It's also a lot
I don't
colder
want
out
you
here.
to. I don't want you to be cold either.
That's okay. I've got you. And then she like walks, just like steps past and like walks on.
Okay. Yep. Coming.
Oh well. All right.
Lavetta said that very innocently, and she can't tell whether it was like flirting or whether it was just like, "Yeah, I've got you" as like a form of body heat or something.
Yeah.
Onwards.
Make your way back to town, and here you find Graf and Althea and Prim, who has been just kind of sitting, chilling on a bench, awaiting you two to return.
So, how'd it go? Lavetta just like strides towards the group.
Gruff kissed a wolf. Or a dog. What was it? Was it a dog or a wolf, Gruff?
I don't know, fucking.
It's hard to tell with your tongue down its throat.
You were the one that kissed it.
You're
You guys had a three-way kiss with a wolf. Nice.
Lavetta
You
just
guys
looked.
told us to go and smooch in the graveyard, and I didn't want to kiss the wolf.
Yeah.
But Althea was like, "Wolf, that sounds great," and just started punching the shit out of it with her mouth in its mouth.
I am glad you two have had like your three-way little tongue twister with the wolf. Did you get what you were like looking for?
What were we looking for?
Yeah, what were you looking for?
to get on the good side of them, so they could help us. You know,
I would say that's a good side.
We need, you know, we needed to like get the blessing, so we can, you know, get the soldiers to come with us. You
Okay,
know,
how good did you kiss the wolf?
Looks to Alfia waitingly.
Looks to Groff.
I
Groff
said
went- Groff went
schmooze, not smooch. Schmooze. It's a form of, you know, charismatic conversation. It's.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Oh, did you try to kiss the wolf? Really?
Groff did.
Alfia did.
No, Groff 100% did. Like he went full.
Okay, I think the kiss
Alfia
wasn't
was
good,
like,
and they're trying to
"Wolf,
blame it on
you
each
don't
other.
have a bone, let me be it. And just jumped into its mouth.
Oh God.
I'm too small. To be a
What did the
bone,
wolf?
Groff.
What did the
No,
wolf?
you were perfect size to be its little chew toy.
Nevada just at this point, she looks utterly defeated. She is just watching this entire conversation, and you can see just the energy draining from her. She just stood there like, what am I gonna do? This group. Did the wolf at least say anything? Did it speak a language? What exactly
Did
happened
it talk and there
before?
were like two tongues down his
Yeah.
throat?
Before that, I assume consent was involved. I don't know.
Well, it's had to come back once we thought of our question that we need to ask it.
So the kiss was good! Good job.
Yeah, Groff did amazingly.
Yeah, I don't know why you would think the kiss was good. I don't think Alfia could kiss. She just
How
climbed
would you
in
know?
there and the wolf did all the work on her.
How would you know?
Yeah.
How would you know?
I've kissed lots of people.
Have you kissed
But you've not
Leah?
kissed me.
But you can't even
Why
like
would
reach
I want to
her.
kiss
She's
you?
like the size of your knee.
How would you know? How would you know if I'm a good kisser if you haven't even kissed me?
Because you let the wolf do all the work.
Does that mean that you also
You
did?
basically just stood there and got made out with by a wolf.
It's great. Sorry. Just laughing over here.
I can just say there's only one solution to this problem. Just saying. If she takes a step back, hands up. Just saying.
Bone. I think I still got the
please
kidneys
say no.
somewhere. What's the solution?
Yeah, what is the solution, Sarah?
Lavetta
Ooh.
genuinely looks interested because she just wants to get things sorted.
Look
If
at
Zara.
Zara waiting for the solution.
Yeah, she is just like literally staring at
Listen.
Zara, just like
listen, if you want to make claims about a flea's kissing, and the flea's like, you don't know that, you haven't kissed me yet.
yeah. What?
Wonder what would end that conversation.
But how would that?
He could
How
make
would-
genuine claims.
Yeah, but who cares? But they didn't go to do the
They
quest in the
care.
first place. We're
What?
trying to get on the good side of this wolf. Apparently,
Well, that's why I was asking if it was a good kiss.
Yeah, was it a good kiss, Alfia?
Shouldn't they be asking you because you were the one who kissed it?
You're the dog kisser.
That's you.
where
You're the one
where
that
is
stuck your-
it? Where's the wolf? And I don't care where you stuck what. What you do in your own time is
It's metal
Your
balls. He put his-
business.
He was throwing the metal balls.
okay.
for the
Anyway,
dog. Aphlia just smiles.
You just wanted to be the wolf's little chew toy. You said, ooh, pick me, I'm bite-sized. I'm sorry, you can't beat me in comedic relief.
I fucking can't.
chew me. I'm bite-sized. That's amazing.
Oh.
Is Odessa? No, is Owl okay? She's like very quiet.
No, it's fine.
She's DM just
D&D.
cries. Checks for sign of life in DM.
I'm good. I'm
Props.
good.
So,
So we have to go back.
Wolffuckers,
Huh?
can you show us where we're going?
What did you just say?
Nothing. Just trying to get their attention since it's so concentrated on each other. And she stares at them both.
The only thing I'm concentrating about with him is his smell.
Only thing she's concentrated on is that wolf tongue.
What the dog doing? Sorry. I'm not saying that in
That would have
character.
been a way better line.
I love it so much. Alright, where is this wolf?
In the graveyard.
Yes, where is the graveyard? We do
Yeah,
not
where
know
dogs
where.
always like to be, surrounded by bones.
Do we remember where the graveyard is?
No, I don't want to give me a wisdom check here or intelligence, whatever you feel.
Yeah, somewhere over there. Groff points in a
okay.
direction.
Yeah, intelligence would be what it is, not wisdom. Intelligence.
Okay.
Groff?
I rolled.
Yeah. Groff? Yeah,
Pointing in a
vaguely
direction.
remember.
Yeah, that way.
Alfia, you're convinced it's the other way.
No, I think it's that way.
Well, you'd remember which way it was if you weren't too busy fucking sticking your head down its throat.
Okay, that is not what happened. But no, I'm definitely sure it's that way.
Levetta's
No.
looking at
It's that
Valinda,
way.
who looks
He tries
very
to convince
uncomfortable.
She tries to convince them it's that way. The way she
No,
looks.
it's that way.
It's that way.
I thought you would have loved remembering where it was so you could go back for seconds.
I'm definitely sure it is that way.
I'm definitely sure you're wrong.
Inside check.
Give me an insight check.
Nice.
You have no idea which of them is telling the truth. You have no fucking idea.
Zara just looks bored. She's like, I don't know.
Aplia begins to walk the way she is pointing. It's this way. I'm 100% sure. Okay. Just
No, it's this way. And Groff's gonna start walking the other way.
Lavetta, I'll see you in a minute. And she falls a
Okay.
Flea.
Okay. Alright, I'll go with Groff. And then she follows Groff.
And this is a story of how Sarah and Alfia got lost.
I think we're gonna start with Groff and Lavetta. And you make your way back to the graveyard eventually. Lavetta, you see this sort of ramshackled graveyard, graves, swords, everything lined everywhere around here. The swords marked as grave markers. But there's no way these bodies could have all been buried where these markers are. You see the central mound in the center.
Can I'd like to just like, look around, just make sure that it's kind of safe to go forth. She doesn't want to offend anyone by stepping on anyone's graves or anything, so yeah, I just want to tread carefully. Or is it okay to
Yeah,
proceed?
so if that's what you're looking for, good fucking luck. There's
Okay.
so many gravestones, grave markers, piles of stones. It is everywhere. Swords. There's like you can see this fenced-in area. I mean, there's markers essentially overflowing these fences where there's markers and stuff outside of the fence. It's like this small little graveyard for what used to be a town is now filled. Now, whether that's with bodies or not, it's hard to tell.
Alrighty. Well, she proceeds forwards towards the center, but she is like trying to tiptoe between the graves. Was it this way, Groff?
Yeah, it was this way. They like to talk a lot before it showed up.
I thought I told you and your friend not to return until you've been well rested, well supplied, and well prepared. And with everyone. You're not very good at following instructions, are you?
I
Otherwise, you won't see
am
anyone where
well
this voice is coming
prepared
from.
and rested and ready. But she didn't want to come back, and she decided to go somewhere else. I don't know where she went.
Lavetta just shakes her head.
I brought this one.
You are an interesting one, my dear.
Says the voice. I'm assuming they're not in wolf form right now and they can just hear them.
You just hear a voice. You don't see anything.
All right.
You're
Groff.
far away from home.
Her expression doesn't change, but she is kind of taken aback by the ominous voice. I guess we all are at this point. What about you? Where do you come from?
You're looking around for the source of this voice.
Mm-hmm.
And you look back towards the mound and the large wolf. It stood sat there. A large, beautiful silver sword in its mouth.
The silver doesn't harm you, and she tilts her head.
I'm not like the people of this town, if that's what you're thinking.
Fair enough.
Which, you see, is what I have always been. Though. I've been lucky over the years.
Well, I apologize for the intrusion. I was told that you would be a good source of information, I guess. Groff didn't really explain what you two talked about, so...
I figured that would be the case. I can provide information. Just need to know that you're worthy. But, as I told your hawkish friend here, it's going to require you to prepare yourselves, get rested, get supplies. For when it comes down to it, I need your entire party here.
to see if you're worthy of my blessing.
That I can do. Or we can do, at least. You have a bit of a reputation, so I'm going to just trust you blindly.
It's a poor choice, Mia. Should never
True,
trust
but
someone blindly.
true, but we also don't have much to lose at this point.
You have everything to lose. You have your life.
As does everyone.
Exactly. It's the most precious treasure you hold. You squander it. Especially with the second chances that you've been given. It would
I'd
be
say despite
unwise.
everything. Go on.
It would be unwise to walk so blindly into the dark.
We seek Pelosia, in case you're wondering.
Say
We're
that again?
looking. We seek Pelosia, in case you're wondering.
I know.
The It's seems to be in the best interest of survivors around here that it be restored. So I guess that's why we're here. But if you know that already, then why do you need us to prove ourselves?
There are many ways to prove yourself. I know a lot, but I don't know everything. You're interesting.
I'm just trying to find my path like everyone else. She clearly looks uncomfortable at being perceived so easily. Groff, are you ready to get back? We probably should rest.
Are you tired?
I'm not tired, but if it's advised that we rest, then I imagine we probably should.
I'm ready to go. It's just a matter of whenever Althea and Zara are done whatever they're doing.
Well, they were very determined that that direction was the right one, so I'm concerned as to where they're going to end up.
Where do you want to wait then?
The wolf's teeth clench around the sword.
I like your ferocity, Roth. I can sense this drive in you. I know you're ready, Groff, and I look forward. I look forward to it. But here's the thing. I need more than just you. I need all of you to be ready. You are a pack. You must work together like one. Anything to the contrary, and you will die.
I'm assuming many have died.
Oh, far too much. Look around you, my dear. Look at all the stones with names long forgotten.
Nevada peers closer, just to the closest gravestone nearest to her. Is there anything to decipher or no?
Yeah, you see. Appears to be a Belosian name. There's no real date on it, not much on it. But it seems sort of haphazardly done.
The majority of them don't even have bodies. They're empty. Some are for people who yet live. But they've only just discovered that.
If we are worthy, would that count as your blessing?
I'm gonna say.
Well, we've been told that that is probably a good thing. We need as much help as we can get.
The next time you are here, I will not be so generous. I will expect our encounter to stop there. I suggest you do the best you can. Oh my gosh, the music got so big.
Damn. Nevada kind of flinches and steps.
I would do your best to understand who I am, what I wield, and what I expect of you. I'm not going to tell you the answer. Because there's more than raw strength required. You need the wit of mind as well. So be gone. And next we meet, I will be ready for you. You best be ready for me.
We'll try to be. Thank you for your time.
You blink, and she's gone.
I find it hard to believe that one of you two kissed this wolf.
I'm telling you, she did it. She's a dog kisser.
Alrighty. So I guess it's irrelevant to this anyway. I imagine we should probably go and try and find the others. I'm not too confident in their survival skills.
You find Althea and Zara. You two continue to walk, and Althea, none of this looks familiar.
How much further is it?
I'm pretty sure it's up the road. Yeah.
What do you mean pretty short?
The buildings get farther and further apart until there's only two left.
I mean, I guess people bury their dead sometimes far out of the city, but this is starting to get like a little far.
Could we have taken a wrong turn?
Why are you asking me?
There may be a chance I got lost.
There may be a chance, or you made a wrong turn.
I don't know if I made it wrong count or not.
What?
She looks down at her like index fingers and is like pushing them together like I don't know. Almost
You
like
see a
these people are trying.
small building, smoke billowing out of the chimney. Shadows moving around inside. A sign that reads "The Wilted Rose."
I feel like a wilted rose right now.
Maybe we can go have a look over there.
Let's
I mean,
ask then.
Yes.
Sarah already walks over the building.
Aphelia's dragging
Door
her feet
appears
and-
open. Or like you can like it's open if you want to push through it, or if you want to knock, you can knock.
She knocks once shortly and starts to open the door.
You see a large number of, a good number, 10 maybe, various lycanthropes, mostly wolf type, but a couple different other creatures. And at the bar is a large, burly man who appears to cleaning out a glass. He's a large, big, bear-like individual. Large, broad shoulders, thick fur across his body, grizzled face. He's wearing an apron, but like not much up on his chest. He's kind of bare-chested, no pun intended. He's just cleaning the glass, and as you enter, the majority of the people kind of turn and look at you.
Hi. Lovely establishment. Sorry, we're new here. Looking for the cemetery?
Well, you went the wrong way there, dear.
Sarah immediately turns to Aphlia.
Aphlia looks up and like whistles like a
It's the other side of town.
Well, the others are gonna find it then. While we're here, this is like a tavern?
That's correct.
Do you have beer, ale, anything?
Yes.
I'll take 2 of your finest. Come on. Flame.
Julian, go get 2 glasses from the back. And you see this small little child, Paddington-like bear kid, jump off of his little, ledge that he was sitting on by the fireplace and rushes over and grabs 2 glasses and puts them in front of the large gentleman.
Zara looks at him intensely.
Was something wrong?
I have met Julian before.
Ah! He's a curious kid, isn't he?
Yes.
Maybe try practicing his common with you. I've been trying to get him to study. Much rather go out in the woods.
I'm sure he did both. Kind of.
Well,
I don't know why he was following me, but he was in the woods and I talked to him, so...
he's
Does that count?
He's a curious kid. Well, no worries, right? Well, 2 beers coming up. We don't use silver here, but I'll take 5 copper for the 2 of them.
Hands him over 5 copper. And she then just pushes one of them in Aflia's hands.
I heard rumors
Affiliates?
that you were around here. You people.
Yeah,
I take it you're looking for Lyra then. If that's you're going to the graveyard.
she said something about kissing a wolf or a dog. So
The man's eyebrow instantly cocks up. I beg your pardon.
Leah,
Nothing actually happened. Broth was being a dumbass.
I love how this is canon now. It's great. It just became such a big thing.
There was no kissing.
No, I'm this is out of character.
No. I'm saying to Zara.
Zara
there was
sits-
no kissing.
so just says sure and sits down at the bar. I have a question. So you guys don't use silver. Is it because you can't touch it?
Correct. It burns our skin.
Is that something that came with the, you know,
The beast.
Sir.
Yeah.
yes.
That, yeah, silver is pretty the big one. There's some flowers that we don't like as well.
Which ones are those?
They're called wolfsbane.
Wolfsbane.
Smell awful.
Was there a point before you turned 30 that you couldn't touch silver?
No.
These questions might seem weird.
Look, a lot of us don't remember before.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
You see,
Trying to help a friend.
when we changed, a lot of us lost a lot of our memory through all that. The beast takes over. But I will say, if your friend is not experiencing pits of rage or smells like a wet dog, I doubt
No, she smells pretty good.
they'll be changing anytime soon. If at all. It's likely
Okay.
just an allergy, dear. Coincidence.
I'm just making sure. Anyways, cheers.
Cheers. Make sure you mark off 5 copper.
I did. Sit down, Aflia.
Aflia sits down.
Zara gives her a disapproving look.
What?
Should have listened to
She
Broth.
You won't say that next time. Aflia mumbles to herself.
What was that?
Nothing. She just drinks the beer.
Groff and Lavetta. You make your way back to where you originally split up. What would you like to do?
But I would like to inspect the ground for any tracks. Just to follow where they
Give me a survival
where
check.
The others went.
The snow has already begun to fill a lot of the tracks, but you are able to find a set of tracks that lead the way they went.
Well, I guess they went this way. How's your hand doing, Gruff? And then she points to the frostbitten fingers.
Groff will take a look at his hand. Are they about the same as before, or worse?
Ow.
Oh, we're not talking about somebody making out with a dog, and now she's distracted.
So about those hooters. No? Okay.
I'm here, calm down.
See, the hooters worked.
Oh my fuck.
Woo!
Told you guys it would work. There we go.
Woo!
My laundry didn't start, so I had to run up and start it. Yeah, it's about the same.
Is this
It's not been
bad?
that long. Yeah, it looks bad. Lavetta, it looks bad to you. You don't even have to roll.
Alrighty. I'm not even sure it's I mean, can you still feel them? They look pretty bad. I'm not even sure we can bring the circulation back at this point. Let's go find the others and see what we can do. Maybe no more digging in the snow.
Oh, yeah.
You go, and with that high survival roll, you find the perfect tracks that will lead to the Wilted Rose.
Can I roll for drunkenness when they arrive?
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Want me to do it too?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Zara, you're beginning to feel a little
Alrighty.
inebriated.
For he's a jolly good fellow, he's a jolly good fellow. He's
People are starting to look at you.
Softly as they're clapping.
Again!
Is the singing audible?
audible?
Is the
Yeah,
singing
you-
audible from like?
Yeah, you hear it as you start to you
He's a jolly
you
good
start to approach the
fellow.
door.
He's a jolly good fellow. I don't know the rest.
All right, Groff. Looks like we're taking a quick break, and she
Encore! Encore! Come on, Sarah,
regretfully
He's a jolly good fellow.
she
He's a
regretfully
jolly
pushes
good
through the
fellow.
door.
For he's a jolly good fellow. Hey, Lavetta! Throws her hands
No.
up excitedly. Yay! You made it!
Lavetta
I
ponders. She looks back
Don't
at the
know how
door.
you got here. Hey, we've got beer and ale and everything.
She looks back at the door once again and ponders leaving.
Zara
Come on.
smiles very brightly, which doesn't happen often, and pats the chair next to her, where the one on the other side that Flea is sitting on.
Lavetta shakes her head and smiles back. Makes her way and sits next to Zara. Groff, do you want a beer or anything? An ale?
No, I'm good.
4 more, please.
Lavetta lifts her hand up. Can I just get like like some water. Is that okay? I'm happy to
Water?
pay.
Yeah, okay. Anything for you, big fella?
No.
Okay, just a copper piece is fine.
Alrighty. She hands over a copper.
How they go?
Then she slides the once the water is given to her, she straight up hands it to Zara.
What's this?
It's your new best friend. Drink.
Hands it back. How'd it go? You meet the guy? Wolf, dog, you kiss him?
She says nothing and pushes the drink back towards her.
Pushes the drink back. So he did.
Pushes it back again.
Pushes it back. Was it good?
Pushes it back again.
Pushes it back in. Was it bad?
Lavetta would like to grapple Zara
Oh?
in order to tug her collar, like the collar of her outfit, and forcibly put the water to her lips.
Both give me athletics checks. She doesn't have to drink it. Are you gonna let the water? You gonna let the water go down your?
She's gonna. That is true. Yeah.
Zara feels defeated and just opens her mouth and starts drinking the water.
Lavetta smirks, watching her drink the water. She's oddly close to her face right now, and she's just there, okay, cool. All right, don't make me do that again. And then she.
You're
sits
cute.
back. She sits back and places the cup on the table. Hands her a napkin to wipe her mouth.
Wipes her mouth.
Maybe this is a conversation better for when you guys are sober. We should all probably take a rest anyway.
You all gonna need a room? I don't know. We don't really have rooms. I can clear out one of the old inn rooms, I suppose.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I wasn't sure if this place offered that. If there is a room for, we're used to sleeping outside at this point, so
In the
anything
cold?
you can
Fuck that.
spare.
No, let me get. Well, I'll get a room cleared for you. Just give me a little bit. Especially if you're headed over to Lyra to get her blessing. You're gonna need the right
Renaissance
night's
wedding.
rest. Yeah, just give me a little bit. I'll be back.
We met
he
your
says it.
friend. She looks at Aflia.
Athlea's looking at the bottom of her cup. Wait, what?
Your friend, the one you apparently kissed.
I didn't.
Well, either way, we all need to go back instead. Apparently, we need to prove ourselves or something.
Oh, yeah.
You guys couldn't have told us that before. She seems pretty pissed off.
I didn't know that.
I forgot.
She looks at Groff.
Wow.
All right. Note to self. Next time, I'll go and talk to whoever we need to speak to. It's fine. Thank you for going anyway, guys.
What do you mean? You did a good job.
No, Nevada genuinely smiles gratefully. Even though she looks a bit defeated.
Athlia peepo size?
Groff sticks his hands in his pants. His hands are cold. He needs
We
to
are
warm them
surrounded
up.
by wolves, and you're sticking your hands in your pants, Groff.
Is he just gonna press them against the fur of the wolves? Like,
Good.
Would that class as animal handling? Sorry. I meant to just think that, but I verbalized it. I am so sorry. Owl, are you okay?
You all. You're all sat here. The bartender comes back. Alright, they got a room. Old beds, but if you've got a sleeping bag, I'm sure they'll help. There's 2 rooms. Here's the keys.
How much do we owe you?
Yeah, it'll be, there's a night? 20 copper for both of them.
Lavetta looks at the others. 4 each?
I have 5 left. Then Zara just gives 5.
I have 4 left, so here. She
I
hands
need
it
11
over.
more.
Groff, after me.
Make change if need be, if you got a gold.
Lavetta nudges them.
Pez and Falky, you guys there?
Give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
Groff's just chilling. I'm letting other people do things.
Well,
Man's
Groff,
got
you
cold
have a-
hands.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's gonna have to pull his hand out of his pants, isn't he? Maybe someone else should pay for Groff.
I came in here and I didn't buy anything. I don't know why he's asking me for money.
For the room.
For the room, yeah, we're staying.
I
here tonight.
ain't pay for nothing.
How much is it again?
I need 11 more copper if you got it. If not, you can
Yeah.
swap a
I know,
gold.
I'll-
Yeah,
I'll-
okay.
I'll give 11.
Much appreciated. Just up on the right there. It's gonna be
We
cramped,
appreciate
but
it, thank you.
Nah, of course. Is there anything else I can get you?
Outside. She points to Crop.
Is there anyone? You guys need anything else?
I could use a drink.
I don't know if that's such a good idea, ma'am.
Athlia covers her mouth. Water for her.
Yeah.
A drink of water.
Fine, it's fine. I don't need anything. It's fine.
Do not throw up on my cloak. And she just stares at her.
I am not throwing up on your cloak.
Then let's go to bed. Your bed. Let's put you to bed. You need to lie down. And she
Are
just,
we
like,
going to
shakes
the
her head.
same room, Lavetta?
No, we're all in the same room.
Yeah,
Technically,
so...
you guys got 2 rooms.
We're all in 2 separate rooms.
Alright, well, you come with me then. And Zara hops off the chair, grabs Lavetta's hand, and starts walking.
I have to sleep with the smelly one?
Well, you did pay for him, you know.
Whoa,
Yeah, I mean, you're getting your bang for your buck, I guess.
Right. Is there anything anyone would like to do before you have your long rest?
Lavetta would like to take some time to read her Book of Fae
Okay.
as she watches over Zara.
So you're trying to just learn about the understanding the
Yeah.
Fae and all that?
Yeah, like learn, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you flip through it. You kind of understand. You'll spend a good amount of time going through it, but you learn during your downtime that Fae come from a realm that's sort of a parallel world similar to our own, called the Fae realm. You learn that many of them are very mischievous and like to mess around with mortal affairs. You haven't gotten to any details. You're kind of still understanding the beginnings of it, but you also learned that Fae cross into the mortal realm via what are known as crossroads, but you kind of get tired and don't finish up for the night.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. Anyone else want to do anything before I call the long rest?
Athlia sits in the room, glaring at Groff, before sitting there and meditating for a bit,
Right.
playing with her magic.
You can all mark down a long rest. And that's half a point of exhaustion as well.
Sorry, I should have asked this before. Am I still allowed to, like, cast Berry before bed?
Yeah, if you've got
Is
slots.
that still allowed? Alright, cool. Am I able to do that, or do I need to wait until next time?
You can do it, okay.
Alrighty, cool.
All your other good berries will
That's the
disappear.
thing. Yeah, in 24 hours.
Well, no,
Cool.
when you recast it,
Mm-hmm.
all the ones that you had are now
Oh,
gone.
yeah. Yeah, I didn't have any at the time.
It's the Falky rule.
Appreciate it.
Yep. Alrighty. Alrighty. As you all lay down for the evening, doors locked. Lavetta, to me,
Yep.
okay? You all wake up early. It's dark out. Snow blowing. Zara, as you slowly wake up, you're feeling a little bit less exhausted, so please make sure you marked up your exhaustion. Falky, you're off all your exhaustion, I think, now. Zara, you notice as you look out the window, standing seemingly in the night, snow blowing, 2 children just stood there, Their cloaks billowing. They appear to be elvish in nature.
Zara frowns, trying to focus on any details she can see.
It's hard at this distance, even with your perception. This snow is so billowing, there's frost on the window.
She wakes up Lavetta.
Hey, yeah. And she like.
Shh. Look.
She's
Points to the
looking at
window.
hers and she's not actually. Okay, there we go. She looks to where she's pointing. Huh. Have they noticed you looking at them?
Is there any indication that they noticed us looking?
Give me a perception check. Oh yeah, because you still have, yeah.
Yeah,
no,
still have
they
one
don't seem to have
perception.
recognized it yet.
I'll go try to sneak closer.
Why? The thing is, why do we always have to investigate these types of things? I feel like one day it's gonna
I don't like people
really
looking.
backfire.
It will backfire more if we don't know that someone is coming. She already leaves.
Okay. Do you wake anyone else up, or just you two go?
Zara doesn't know.
Lavetta isn't gonna wake anyone up.
Zara isn't waking anyone up. She's trying to sneak closer.
Lavetta's just
Groff,
gonna go
well,
and
give me a
follow.
stealth check. Give me a stealth check if you're sneaking, and then I want a perception check from Althea and Groff.
Whoops, sorry.
It's very high DC.
I can.
I've lost my sheet. Where is it? Where is it? A perception, right?
Yep. Well, both stealth rolls were 12, so they successfully make it. And these two children stand there in the road. Are you approaching them normally? How are you approaching them?
Zara is trying to, there's not many buildings around, right? But she's like...
No, there's literally the tavern, and another
And are they
building
staring? Are they staring at the door of the tavern?
Yes.
Is there another way?
They're-
Out.
You'd have to climb out the window.
Yeah, try that.
Okay, give me an athletics check to see if, or acrobatics, either works.
Lavetta's just following, but
Give me an acrobatics check if you're going to go out the window as well. Okay. You both make it out. Snow cushioning your fall.
Zara would like try to circle around the kids, kind of checking the area, seeing if there's anyone else in the area, anything indicating what they could be
No.
doing. Because these are like the first like non-furry humanoids we see, right?
Mm-hmm. Except,
Yep.
well, no. The you saw Druid Isero.
Yeah,
He was an elf.
Except the druid.
Yeah, well, there's a few other wood elves you've seen who are not lycanthropes, but
Okay.
to your knowledge, they're all elves who are part of the
Yeah.
I'll put a photo of what the children look like. You can hear the younger one kind of whimpering. Now, the question is if Falky's going to recognize what this is. We'll find out. Knowing Falky, he probably does.
No, I don't reckon so.
Oh, good then. You could probably guess, but yeah, good.
It looks oddly familiar, but I don't.
Okay, good. I wouldn't look it up. Don't look it up though, because it'll whatever. Alrighty. Yeah, you see these children are. One of them children, like the little boy, is whimpering. The street, the pavement is quiet. Taverns all shut up. You know, the windows are shut. You know, everyone's kind of sleeping. It's still pretty early morning. All you see is these two children in a lifeless street.
They're not saying anything?
Well, they haven't seen you yet.
Yeah, but they're also not talking to each other. As I can tell. As far as I can tell. Or listen in on.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. You can see like the older one's trying to like comfort the younger one.
Zara tries to sneak a little closer.
Give me a stealth check. Okay. You approach.
Still trying to listen and see what they're doing, seeing if there's anyone hidden in the area.
Give me a perception check. Wonder, can I put images in the like chat? Does that work? I don't think I can. Maybe? No. I'll have to figure. I have to find a way to show them on screen. But yeah, they're darker-skinned elves wearing quite nice clothing, beautiful intricate patterns on it. The child's is holding a toy, his hood up. You don't see anyone.
Zara quickly glances back at Lovetta.
Lovetta's just like she's barely keeping up with Zara, but she has managed to like wade through. The lack of cloak has helped with that. She's just kind of like panting a little bit. What are we doing here? She whispers.
I don't like anyone just staring at where I am. It's weird, but I don't see anyone around.
I mean, they don't look particularly happy.
Zara, you hear the older one, the girl. Say, don't worry, Thorn. We'll get help. I promise.
I can hear them talking. You hear that?
Oh.
We'll get help, I promise.
Well,
Be
then let's go
patient.
help.
Someone
and then
will
she
wake up eventually.
Lovetta just immediately just starts walking towards them, like no preservation. She just goes.
Zara doesn't look too happy.
Help.
Because what she, she thinks that there's something more going on. But then quickly follows Lovetta because she doesn't want her to go alone.
You notice as the little boy spots you, Lovetta, and kind of calls out to you. The girl shushes the boy, and after shushing the boy, the girl turns to you and says, "There's a monster in our house." And you see as she turns and points to what appears to be a taller, abandoned home. It's seen better days. The windows are dark. It has a gated portico on the ground floor. The rusty gate is slightly ajar. Won't you help us?
What happened? And then she like kneels down to check over, to check them both out.
Zara shakes her head at Lovetta but doesn't say anything.
There's a monster in our house. Our parents keep it trapped. But it's scary. Will you help us?
Does she notice any injuries?
Give me a medicine check.
Just did.
Oh, much appreciated. Sorry. No, they seem shivering a little bit in the cold.
Lavella looks back at Zara.
Shakes her head.
Monster that your parents keep trapped?
To protect us.
What kind of
I think-
monster?
I'm not sure. I have to assume
It's-
that's why they do it.
Zara tries to figure out if there's anything in the way they're talking or not.
Insight check.
As in they're trying to lure them.
Okay, give me an insight check. Yes. These children are definitely trying to get you to go inside. But as you look at them, they are... It's hard to tell. I mean, you can tell from their features. You can tell from which... You know of people... They are definitely trying to get you to go inside. They want you to go inside, and there's definite fear of these monsters. But lure? It's hard to say. The way that they're talking, yeah, maybe. It's very, very possible they're trying to lure you. Or they're just genuinely terrified. There's nothing that seems to invalidate that fear.
How come you guys don't feel safe anymore? What's changed?
The creepy howling we hear at night. It keeps us up.
Where are your parents now?
I don't know where they are.
The Veda's eyes widen. She's kind of wondering to herself whether the parents are the wolves at this point, but she's not going to verbalize that thought. Do you reckon we should go check it out? I can go and check it out, and you stay with the kids.
No.
I'll let you. I'll call if I need help.
No. You're not going alone.
Why don't you? Do you guys want to show us where they are?
We're not going back in there. I don't want to go back in.
What does
Well, we'll
this
go
monster
with you.
look like?
We don't really know what it looks like. We've never seen it. We just hear its cries.
Oh, what about this?
We have some
What about-
friends that we're gonna get first.
They
I got
look
an idea.
excited and happy. Are they big and strong? Could they help us?
You know what? You can ask them which one is the strongest.
Okay, should we
I'll
wait here?
go Get them. She
Okay.
looks at Lavetta and is
I'll wait here.
trying to give her a look of like, don't move. I don't trust this.
Would that be insight or a perception check on my part?
Insight.
Like to see whether I notice.
Insight.
Okay, yeah.
And you
I'm
can give
assuming
me
I
a performance check, I guess, because you're trying to essentially, it's like a performance of your actions there.
Nice.
You have no fucking idea what she's trying to convey here.
All right.
Zara leaves and goes to back to the tavern to go find Groff and Flea.
Meanwhile, Lavetta turns back to the kids and she's like, well, while she's doing that, how about I make you guys a deal? If you show me where these monsters are, I'll give you some candy. And then she pulls out 2 of her Mary berries that she's got in her pocket.
They smile, but then their smile turns to a frown. I can't go back in there. It's too scary. I don't want to go back in. We can wait outside. It's just inside.
I'll wait. But here. And she hands each one of them one of the Mary berries that she's got.
Hey, they'll take them.
Zara goes knocking on Flea's and Groff's door.
Gruff, get the door. Aphlia says, kicking him in the head to try and wake him up.
Keeps knocking.
Aphlia then gets up. What?
Children looking weirdly at building. Lovetta's with them. Monster in house, potentially trap.
Huh?
Points out the window. Children. We're looking. We're the building where we were.
Uh-huh.
They said there's a monster trapped in their house by their parents. Could be it actually. Could also be a trap. I don't trust it.
Where's Lavetta?
Just moves her hand a tiny bit to point out the window, showing Lavetta next to the children.
You see Lavetta giving them candy in the process.
Aphlia goes over to try and wake Gruff up. Gruff.
Ah!
Come on. If I've got to get up, you gotta go too. And then follow Zara.
Groff will begrudgingly follow.
Now it goes back to Lavetta and the kids.
Okay. They kind of just look at you expectantly.
No, I gave them the wrong ones. God damn it, it doesn't matter. I wanted to give them the beans and see what effect it had on them, but it's fine.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I really wanted to give them those, those magic beans that you roll for like the effects.
Oh.
Yeah, god damn it. Never mind, I guess I just wasted my... It's fine, alright.
Why are we
Huh?
awake this early?
Apparently, there's a monster inside. I have my own suspicions. These kids don't want to go in, so we're gonna have Zara wait with
What?
them while we
No, no, no,
go
no, 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 no,
inside.
no.
She smiles warmly. She's
No.
really good with kids.
No.
You are.
Graf can do it.
You really want to leave the kids with Aflia?
What's that? What? Whoa. I'm not that much of a troublemaker.
You get lost. Which way do you take? The wrong one.
I can tell you the way we came is that way.
Mm-hmm. You
I was
sure?
pointing in the right direction.
I thought you said you don't like children.
Roll for it.
DM, should I roll to see if I'm pointing the right direction the way we came?
Go ahead, give me an intelligence check.
Can I also roll to make sure that she's telling the truth or not?
Insight check.
Well, no, but from what Zara remembers.
Oh yeah, intelligence check then.
You're 100% pointing wrong again.
Oh, it's that way.
No, it's not.
It
My
is.
God, Ophelia, come on.
Look, isn't it that way? It is that way that we came.
Yeah, that is the way. Because, like, Livetta remembers.
Suck it.
Obviously, she
No, it's not.
does survival and shit.
Are you
I don't know. She has a history of pointing the wrong way.
Exactly. It's that way.
Doesn't mean this time that is the right way. Well, the thing is, we're gonna need protection if we go inside, in case there is something going on, and these kids seem pretty scared. So, do you want me to wait outside with them, and you guys go in?
I think we should all go in.
I'm not leaving them outside by themselves.
They were outside by themselves. They'll be fine.
She looks at the kids. What would you prefer? I stay here or go with the others?
You can go with the others. We'll be okay out here.
Okay. You warm enough? You good?
Yes, we're warm, thank you.
She begrudgingly stands up, getting off her knee, which is now freezing cold. All right, fine. Guess we're going into the house of whatever the hell is in
Zara
there.
first checks everything about the outside of the house.
Give me an investigation check. Yeah, it's... What are you looking for exactly?
Any signs of the monster? Any
Traps
signs
would
of
be-
shit being trapped?
It's not seeing much. The snow is blowing harder and harder. You almost look around, it's hard to see more than a few feet in front of you as the wind begins to pick up.
Seems like a snowy house.
Let's just go in. And Athalia walks
No.
inside.
Alright. As Althea walks inside, that is where we're going to end today's session.
No!
And next session, Ophelia is dead.
Good damn it.
R.I.P. party.
At least that means I didn't kill someone else.
The entire city blows up.
It's okay. We have the solution, that marble that's in Aflia's
Oh, shit.
pocket. We can make use of that. And we will find a way to make use of that.
I forgot I had the marbles.
Horror!
Cooper is still with us.
With that, I'm going to thank everyone for watching today. I have to
Thank
get
you,
going.
Al.
I gotta finish my laundry, and then I gotta go get my
Thank you.
massage.
Yes.
But
Massage.
yeah, I might be live later with Pal World, so we'll see.
Is it
'Cause
fun?
It's
is
addictive.
So it's
I wanna
so
get
addictive.
I want to get a server started, but I tried so hard to get it on mine. I'm half tempted to just buy a server so we could all play together.
Yeah, Echo and I bought it last night. but
Should
we
I
didn't
just
play it.
buy a fucking Pal World server? You know what? I'm gonna look at buying a server and see if I can upload my world save to it. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming today.
Appreciate
Let's see who we can
it.
go raid. Let's go raid Charlotte Spade. Charlotte the Misfit.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, go give her some love. And then I gotta go shower, and then I'm gonna go get a massage, and then maybe I'll be around after. And I'll let you guys know if I start up a server for it. Pal World.
Thanking you.
Of course. Alright, team. Go give lots of love to Charl. She's excellent. Hope everyone had fun today, and we'll see you all next Saturday for D&D. Possibly later for another stream. And bye.
Bye.
Bye.